Now, let's go over how to set up dispositions from Rizz dialer to go high level. This involves creating a disposition workflow or automation in go high level for Rizz dialer. Here, I have created a simple workflow. These are the same dispositions I showed you in the second step of this video. Go to Dispositions. Here you will find all the dispositions that have been created. This is a simple disposition workflow that I've created in Go High Level. Let's go into this workflow to see how it works. These are all the dispositions I've created, and each disposition has a corresponding tag. For example, one is labeled Spanish, and I have a corresponding Spanish disposition. Other examples include not interested, bad number, and wrong number. All these dispositions are set as triggers inside the Go High Level workflow. Whenever you apply a disposition to a lead from Rizz dialer, a corresponding tag is automatically added in Go High Level. For example, if you mark a contact as Spanish, the system will automatically tag it as Spanish in Go High Level. If you mark a lead as follow-up, it will be tagged as follow-up accordingly. Based on these tags, you can set up custom automation, but I've created a simple automation to demonstrate how it works. Each disposition has a corresponding pipeline stage. For instance, if a lead is marked as appointment set, an if condition checks for the appointment set tag. If the tag is found, the workflow updates the opportunity in the appointment stage of the pipeline. I've created pipeline stages for every disposition, so each time a disposition is applied, the corresponding stage is updated. That's how dispositions work in Go High Level and Rizz dialer. Now let's move on to the final step. Suppose you have some contacts in your Rizz dialer power list, but you need to remove them. Let's say you sent leads to the Rizz dialer power list, but some have opted out in Go High Level, no longer want to be contacted, or have already made a purchase. In this case, you'll want to delete them from the database to ensure they're not called again. To do this, you can create a simple workflow called Delete Leads from Rizz. This workflow works similarly to the process of sending leads, but with a different webhook URL. We provide an additional webhook here. Let's create a webhook called Delete Leads from Rizz Power List. Select Contact Delete from the drop-down menu and submit. The webhook Delete Leads from Rizz Power List has now been created. Next, go to the endpoints section of this newly created webhook. Copy the webhook URL and go back into the Go High Level workflow. In this workflow, we only need two things, phone number and power list ID. Copy the phone number field. The phone number is already present, so we can remove all other unnecessary fields. Next, we need the power list ID, which determines the list from which the leads will be removed. To find this ID, go to the power list section. Copy the power list ID, as explained in step 4, retrieve the power list ID from here. If you want to delete leads from this power list, copy the power list ID and paste it here. Ensure there are no extra spaces at the beginning, then save the action. Finally, set up the trigger according to your use case, or add leads to this workflow as needed.